Hello, and welcome to the Movie Slackers Theater. This evening we are reviewing a new trailer that just came out, starring Tom Hanks. It is Bridge of Spies, taken back in the late 50s, early 60s.
Late 50s, early 60s, yeah.
What exactly happened, Johnny?
Well, okay.
What did happen?
Give you a little shot of espresso, maybe.
So you're saying
Anyway.
Tom Hanks in this movie starts out drinking espresso?
Well, I'm sure he has coffee, but no, it's written, directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's
So you're saying the Spielberg is directing this,
yeah, the Spielberg, yeah, Steven Spielberg,
and he is directing the Tom Hanks.
yes.
That is wild. That is wild and woolly.
Oh God.
Huh, what else you got there, Johnny?
He's waking up out of his slumber. His nap time's over.
Now,
No, it's written.
Now this has never happened before. Tom Hanks has never been in a Spielberg film, has he? Or am I wrong?
Yes, he was in Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
Private Ryan, yes.
Did he ever say Private Ryan? I thought we were doing a bridge to...
Grab onto something stable, folks.
I'm just messing with Johnny.
Fly off the handles.
In case you didn't. In case you haven't tuned in before.
No, this is Tom Hanks. It's based on a true story. Tom Hanks plays James Donovan, who was I think it started out he was an attorney. I think he worked for an insurance company. And about this time in the late 50s, early 60s, Rudolf Abel, who was a Russian spy, Soviet spy, was arrested. And they wanted Mr. Donovan to defend him in court. And as the movie progresses, one of our spy planes was shot down, and the pilot of that plane, named Francis Gary Powers, was taken into custody by the kind and compassionate communists of Russia. So then they try to work out a deal to swap them. Only no one really knows that the deal is that they're going to swap.
So in the meantime, are they still in court then? Or
they're still in court. Yeah, I think they're still in court. And
of course, this is just a trailer.
this is just a trailer. And James Donovan, of course, puts his family through extraordinary risk because everyone at the time, everyone hated communism, and they didn't like what communism stood for, and they were attacking his house and shooting his house up and attacking his family and whatnot. So he went through a lot to do this, but he felt strongly about it. It looks good. Of course, Steven Spielberg has hardly ever done a bad film for me. I think I can count on one hand how many bad films I didn't like. They weren't even bad; they just films that didn't appeal to me. This one looks very.
Which ones were those? Actually, we'll talk about it later. That'll be another.
Hook. I didn't really care for Hook.
Hook.
Hook was
I thought it was off the hook.
That was like a kick to the solar plexus.
What?
Thank you. No, this one here looks good. It looks. There's some Oscar talk, I think.
So when's it coming out?
Let me see here. Well, it comes out this year.
Oh, it does.
Don't say what month. I think it's later in this year. I think it's like September, October. Does not say, but it looks good.
So we think it's coming out this year for sure.
Oh, it definitely comes out this year. My guess is they're going to release it close to
the holidays.
Oscar time. Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah. But it's got Tom Hanks, Alan Alda's in it. Mark Rylance plays the Russian spy Rudolf Abel, and Austin Stoll plays Francis Gary Powers, and those are your four main players. What particularly has me jazzed is the fact that the script is going to be written by Matt Charman, but also...
It is written by...
What? What?
Go ahead. You said it. No. Trust me.
Joel and Ethan Coen are also writing the script with Matt Charman. So the Coen brothers... Again, I could probably count on one hand the amount of movies that they've written or directed that I did not like. They're just always reliable, as is Spielberg.
So you got Spielberg in there.
Mm-hmm.
You got Tom Hanks in there.
Yep.
You got the Coen brothers in there. And you throw in a little Alan Alda.
Yeah, Alan Alda. It's going to have...
You throw a bridge in there. You throw some spies in there.
You throw in Thomas Newman doing the score.
Yeah.
That's good. That's unusual because usually in Steven Spielberg films, John Williams always scores them. I think this is the first film that Spielberg has directed that he's got somebody other than John Williams to compose the music.
That is wild.
So,
that's wild.
And it just so happens he's one of my favorites, Thomas Newman. So that's a big plus for me. But it's got Amy Ryan playing James Donovan's wife, Tom Hanks' wife in the film. And it's going to Michael Gaston's in it, Sebastian Koch, Peter McRobbie, some good players here.
Well, that sounds
And
good, Johnny.
The whole film looks really, really well put together. So.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
I can tell you're very excited.
I actually am. I'm excited. Well, that's good news. We'll keep the people updated, and and we probably will put in the notes. We find out what month and the exact date. We'll tell you when it's coming out. So we'll put it. Look in our comments, and that reminds me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment YouTube
Movie Slackers
channel. See ya.